Telling me this isn't the best birthday present you've ever got. Imagine this in the studio though, with like 20 feet.
A child's golf set?
Yeah, but I like it. Fine, this is a present to me. Yes.
First take.
Don't know what that was about. Yeah.
Sarah and Tori have come over. Hello.
Hi.
They're in gifts. We've got an amazing basketball net hoop system and a basketball for the studio. So basically this studio is just going to be an adult playground. Yeah. Never mind the gym equipment. So if you're watching this.
I want to get like a little trampoline
Yeah.
in front of the basketball hoop and like slam dunk.
Yeah, maybe get people to sign a disclaimer first. But yeah, if you're watching this and you live in Norwich, you need to come and check it out. Not necessarily to do fitnessy things.
Just to have a laugh.
Yeah, and these are the t-shirts that we're showing them. So yeah. James is just designing the flyers. And I'm getting ill. I'm losing my voice. So that's going to be one side. With the personal training side. And this is going to be the other side. So like, that's one flyer. But back and front. He's done a very good job, haven't you, James?
What do you think?
I like it. I think you've done a really good job.
What does YouTube think?
Oh, well, YouTube, what do you think? Comment below, and if you see one of these, and if you see one of these in the city, pick one up
And read both sides.
and read both sides. We're worried that people think it says the same stuff on both sides, but stop it. It's currently Friday. You can probably tell by my voice that I'm not very well. So I've stayed at home today. I cancelled a couple of my clients. I've just made lunch. I've gone for whole grain rice with quinoa, the microwave pack, grilled chicken, salad and some avocado because it was about to go off. Definitely not spinning the camera around right now. Morning guys, it's Sunday morning, the day this vlog goes up. This vlog is going to be a little bit different. I've been ill this week, so I want to just talk to you about, I don't know, the impact that being ill has when you're on prep. Obviously you set out this 20 weeks, 12 weeks, whatever amount of time you've got, and you don't really account for getting ill. You can probably still hear it in my voice. So basically we've still had a good week, we've still had a productive week. Diet's been absolutely spot on, it's just the training that's taken a hit. So I trained Monday, trained Tuesday, Sunday night actually we had a really good night because we went to meet a guy who owns a gym a little bit further away from us that's shutting down, which is obviously a shame for them, but we've managed to get a lot of stuff for the studio at a really good price. So that was just one of those moments where it all just tied in, and timing wise was brilliant. So that was good, wasn't it, Jim?
Yeah, that was creamed in there.
Yeah, James found it on Gumtree. And then yeah, Monday I trained, Tuesday I think I trained with Sam, and then I just started to feel really poorly. James had been ill like twice. All my clients seemed to be ill, and I even said, oh, I've not been ill since last April, I'm jinxing it, and obviously I did jinx it because I got ill. So then I didn't train Wednesday, Thursday or Friday. In fact yesterday, Saturday, was the first session we had back. But other than that, diet's been fine. I've still lost this week, but not obviously as much as I think I would have done, because the training burn more calories, you speed things up, rather than just relying on the diet alone. But I weighed myself yesterday on the scales that I've been using, and I was 10.04. So I've lost exactly 6 pounds of body fat, hopefully, since the start of this diet, which is exactly what I wanted, because that's £1 a week. We're 6 weeks in now. So yeah, and I've done no cardio, and I've always kind of been of the opinion, because you see everyone else doing so much, an hour a day, that you need to do cardio, whereas last year we did cardio, didn't we?
Yeah, we smashed it last year, right?
Yeah, we did, like I did like 4 times a week, 30 minutes on the stepper, but I still lost exactly £1 a week. So I feel like it doesn't make that much of a difference, especially not if you're a natural athlete. If anything, I came in looking quite flat, whereas already I feel like I don't know, I just feel like it's a little bit easier to keep hold of the muscle that you've gained when you're limiting the amount of cardio that you're doing and just creating a deficit with your workouts. That doesn't mean that I won't do drills when we're in the studio and we have a prowler. We'll probably do like prowler pushes, tire flips, that kind of cardio, but not your generic, Stairmaster for hours and hours at a time, because my body just doesn't react well to that. But yeah, other than that, really pleased. Diet's gone well. We've taken out cheat meals, but we've replaced them with more of like a refeed meal. So we're not ordering pizzas and stuff, but we are upping calories on 1 day a week. We did that this week. We had like chicken burgers, so all homemade with some sweet potato fries. So that was nice, wasn't it? We enjoyed that.
Yeah, really good.
Yeah, James had a bit of a drama this week on the street.
Fighting crime.
James is a crime fighter now. He was on his way back from the gym and he was sat in his car listening to the end of a radio interview, and a guy walked past a woman going past his car and snatched a bag. So James, bless him, with his sprained ankle, got out, chased after him. Didn't catch him though, did you?
It wasn't a fair race, was it?
No.
If I'd have been 100%, I'd have had him.
Yeah. So, yeah. Good old crime fighting.
I'm still looking out for him.
But right now, because we're feeling better.
So if you're watching this, criminal, I'll get you.
I am adding that in, I'm leaving that in. So what we're doing now, we are on our way. Where are we actually going?
I don't know, some country estate.
So James googled where to go in Norfolk, and we're going to some kind of country park. Is it like a house, an estate?
Yeah,
country estate.
Some like country estate.
Yeah. The weather is a complete contrast to last week. Obviously, leaving the hotel last week, it was like snowy and freezing, and right now it's 11 degrees and the sun's out, so it's lovely. And that's all I've got to tell you. I've already put in my progress pictures from this week in the beginning of this vlog. They're different to the ones that I normally put in the changing rooms, just because I didn't train with Sarah or Sam, so I couldn't exactly drag James into the girls' changing rooms. But they are just ones that we took in the studio that I'm so happy with. Honestly, I'm so pleased with them. Really pleased with my width. I've never struggled with width, but I can see that I've gained a little bit of muscle like in the middle of my back to give me that depth, which is what I've been working for the last year and a half. So yeah, it's all going well. James, how are you getting on?
Yeah, good. I think I've lost like 7 kilos so far.
That's a lot.
Yeah, my legs are looking better.
Yeah, his legs are looking a lot better even from last year, like on stage. So yeah, to round up this week, being ill isn't great, but at least it's only been 3 days. The main ways it affects your prep obviously are your motivation levels go down to 0. All I wanted to do was comfort eat. We didn't, obviously. The goal in the long run is bigger than if you just want to crave and order a pizza. But training, I think you've got to just take the hit. I'd rather miss training for 3 days and get better than try and overdo it and push myself and just prolong it for even longer and have crap training sessions. So yeah, that's how being ill affects me being on prep anyway. We should get the keys this week, shouldn't we?
Yeah, hopefully we're up until the beginning of the week. Well, it needs to be, doesn't it? Because we're having a delivery on Friday.
So the thing you've got to remember if you're doing anything like this is that you can't rely on yourself, because you've got to rely on other people in some kind of chain. So you've got to rely on your solicitor and their landlord and whoever else that slows things down. So we got change of use last week, so it's been over a week now, and we wanted the keys on the day that we got change of use, which didn't happen. They've kind of promised us that at the beginning of this week we'll get the keys. We need to get the keys because we've got people booked in for Thursday. We've got like the bespoke rig that we've ordered. being delivered from Glasgow, so that might have to sit in our dining room if not, but we're thinking positive that we're going to get the keys this week, we're going to get in, and then it'll just be go, 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 and I'll have a lot more fun stuff to show you. But other than that, I'll show you around wherever we're going now, and then next week we'll be back to normal with the vlogs. This is just a catch up really, a car chatty catch up. Anything to say, James? No.
Stay safe out there. Watch out for these criminals.
He won't stop talking about this crime fighting escapade that he's been
I'm gonna
on.
get a K.